is my review for Transformers Animated Toysrus exclusive deluxe class Cybertronian mode Ratchet. Again, I'm shooting this while on vacation, so that's why the background is different for those who will ask. Anyway, Ratchet, as you can see, is a Cybertronian ambulance, which does indeed, as many people point out, look like a turtle. And I'm not going to deny it. It does indeed look like a turtle. But it is pretty cool looking overall. I really do like Cybertronian vehicles. They have this nice futuristic look to them that I really dig. And overall, I really dig this figure. I think it's a really neat idea to make a figure representing the younger days of a character, and I wish they would do that more often. There are several characters I think that would benefit from a figure representing them in their younger days, like Vector Prime and Alpha Trion, particularly Cup. I think it would be really cool if they could make a figure representing the younger days of Cup. Anyway, not much to say about his vehicle mode. It does roll fairly well. The treads obviously aren't working treads, and they're not made of rubber, but they do have some wheels underneath them, so you can roll them along if you want, which is nice. You can also, if you want, take these pieces off. They're going to form his weapons in robot mode. I usually leave them on in vehicle mode simply because when you take them off, it does expose all the robot bits underneath that are normally hidden by them. But you can take them off if you really want to. It is all up to personal preference. And that's about it for vehicle mode. To transform, you want to take this hood piece and bring it forward. You can do that now or later, but you're going to have to do it at some point during the transformation, so I usually just do it to start it off. Then you want to go down here and take these pieces and untab them, like so. Then you want to rotate them down at the ball joint, then hinge them inwards. Flip out the feet, like so. Do the same on this side, untab them, rotate them down, hinge them inwards, flip out the feet. Then you want to take this white piece and bring it forward. Then you want to take these pieces with these symbols on them, and you want to untab them and rotate them down. And then you want to straighten out the arms, like so, and then rotate them outwards, like so. Then take this whole back assembly and bring it down, like so. And then you want to take these pieces with the pins and then push them in to lock that back piece into place. Then you want to, with these pieces, you can leave them down if you like, but to be cartoon accurate, you do have to flip them up, and I personally think they look better flipped up, but you can flip them down if you want. And this is where it gets kind of neat. I really like the way that they hide these treads. There's a little bar in the middle of his abdomen, and there's some little holes right here in these tread pieces, and what you want to do is you want to rotate the tread pieces down, and then push them inwards, and then tab them into that bar, and I really like that transformation bit. I think it's really cool, and it almost completely hides the treads, which is a really neat little touch. Anyway, then you want to flip this piece down and push it in all the way, then straighten out his legs and rotate them around, like so. Then you want to rotate his arms down like so, straighten them out. Then you want to flip his head forward. He has a very nice head sculpt. I really do like his head sculpt. It does have the completed forehead and crest rather than the broken one, since this is meant to represent Ratchet before his EMP generator gets stolen by Lockdown and his forehead crest gets broken. And he does have a nice little smile on his face, which I really do like. They could have just given him a blank expression on his face, but they went ahead and added a smile to it, which really adds a lot of personality to the figure, and I really do like it. And there you have animated Cybertronian Ratchet in robot mode. And comparing him to his Earth mode self, you can definitely tell this is meant to be a younger version of Ratchet. He's a lot fitter looking, a lot more athletic looking, and a lot less fat. And it's really cool. I really do wish that they would make figures representing the younger days of characters, as I've said before. Posability is pretty good. He has a ball-jointed head. It is a little bit hindered just due to the design of it, but you can still get some pretty decent poses out of it. He also does have a secondary joint just due to transformation at his neck. I usually don't use it simply because it does kind of detach the neck from his body and looks kind of silly, but you can use that if you want. His shoulders are on ball joints, so they rotate 360 and go in and out. He does have a bicep swivel. Again, these pieces can be posed however you want. He does have double jointed elbows just due to transformation. The wrists rotate. He does have ball jointed hips, which are very tight. I was really surprised at how tight these joints were. He does have a hinged knee. It hinges forwards and it hinges backwards, which is kind of cool. He also does have a hinge here just due to transformation, and the feet go up and down just due to transformation. He also does come with these pieces, which are called shock paddles. I did paint them silver just to add a little bit of detail to them. They come in completely black plastic, and they don't look bad completely black, but whatever. I like them better with some detail on them. You can slot them over his hands. It does take a little bit of doing to get them on. You do have to work with them. No, just do the same. Whoop. On both sides. And there you have them with the shock paddles. And I can be honest, I'm really not that big a fan of the shock paddles. I think they're kind of pointless. I mean, what are you going to do besides have him holding them like this and going, clear, clear, clear. Alright, enough silliness. I don't know. I really don't understand why they included these. I think it would have been neat if they had just scrapped these and maybe put money into the budget to make them an EMP generator to come with them. But I'll get to that in a little bit. But you know, they're okay. I mean, it does come with an accessory, which is nice, so I guess I have to be grateful for it. He also does have this gimmick right here on his right arm. What you want to do is there's a lever right here. I mean, if you push it forward, it does kind of give this extending punch gimmick. It's not very impressive. Again, I don't really know why they incorporated it in the first place, but it is there, so you can use it if you want. You can also, you do have to take the shock paddle out to use it. You can also take the EMP generator that comes with lockdown and tab it in. He does have the same war wound that the Earth mode Ratchet has. And I really do wish that they had given him a EMP generator of his own. Again, I might go out and buy another lockdown figure just to get an EMP generator for this guy. Since this is made, again, to represent the days of Ratchet before he got kidnapped by lockdown and had his forehead crest broken and the EMP generator stolen. And it overall looks pretty cool. To get some size comparisons out of the way, first off, standard size comparison. Here he's next to Bumblebee. So you can see he's actually a little bit taller than the average Deluxe, which is nice. Again, also here he is next to his Earth mode self. And his Earth mode self is just barely taller than him. It's not very easy to tell who's taller, but if you look closely, Earth mode Ratchet actually is just a little bit taller, which does make sense since it is supposed to be the older version of Ratchet. And even though I haven't reviewed her yet, just for fun, here he's next to Animated RC. So they're in really good scale. So overall, highly recommended. I really do like this figure, and I definitely think it's worth it even if you do have Earth mode Ratchet. And there you go, my look at Transformers Animated Toysrus exclusive Deluxe Class Cybertronian mode Ratchet. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.